Be kinder to yourself. And then, let your kindness mold the world. These words are simple, yet they carry the weight of a lifetime of wisdom. You see, kindness is not just an action we extend to others, it's a way of being that begins within. Too often, we treat ourselves with harshness, judgment, and impatience, thinking it will make us stronger or more disciplined. But I've learned that true strength comes from gentleness, starting with how we treat ourselves. Years ago, I met a young man who came to me seeking advice. He said, "I want to change the world, but no matter what I do, it feels like I'm failing. I'm angry at myself for not being good enough." I asked him, "How do you treat yourself when you make a mistake?" He looked at me and said, "I criticize myself. I tell myself I'm not worthy." I smiled and said, "Imagine a gardener who wants his plants to grow, but instead of watering them, he pours salt on the soil. How can anything flourish in such conditions?" The young man looked at me in silence, and then he asked, "What should I do instead?" I told him, "Be kind to yourself. Water your own roots with patience and compassion. Only then will you have the strength to help others grow." My friends, the way you speak to yourself matters. When you're kind to yourself, you create a space for growth, healing, and transformation. It's not about ignoring your flaws or avoiding accountability. It's about recognizing that you are human, just like everyone else, and that you deserve the same kindness you so freely give to others. But here's the beautiful part. When you learn to treat yourself with kindness, it doesn't stop there. It spills over into the way you treat others. You become more patient, more understanding, and more loving. And that's how your inner kindness begins to mold the world around you. So, how can you practice kindness toward yourself and let it flow into the world? Here are a few simple but powerful steps. 1. Speak to yourself as you would to a friend. When you make a mistake, instead of criticizing yourself, offer words of encouragement. Imagine what you would say to someone you care about, and say it to yourself. 2. Take time for self-care. Whether it's a quiet moment of reflection, a walk in nature, or simply getting enough rest, prioritize activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. 3. Forgive yourself. We all stumble. Carrying the weight of past mistakes only holds you back. Learn from them, and then let them go. 4. Practice gratitude for who you are. Each day, remind yourself of one thing you appreciate about yourself. It could be a quality, an achievement, or even the effort you've put into growing. 5. Extend kindness outward. Once you've cultivated kindness within, let it guide your interactions with others. Smile, listen, and offer help when you can. The kindness you show will inspire others to do the same. Kindness is not a weakness. It's the foundation of true strength. It takes courage to be gentle in a world that often rewards harshness. But remember, the world doesn't need more critics, it needs more healers, more encouragers, more people willing to see the good in themselves and others. When you're kind to yourself, you create a ripple effect. You show others that it's okay to be imperfect, that growth is a journey, and that love, starting with self-love, is the most powerful force of all. So, I leave you with this thought: be kinder to yourself. Water your roots, nurture your soul, and watch how the kindness within you begins to shape the world around you. And the next time you face a challenge or feel like you've fallen short, ask yourself, what would kindness do? Then, act on that answer. Thank you for joining me on this journey of reflection. If this message has touched your heart, take a moment to practice kindness today, toward yourself and someone else. And if you know someone who could use a little more kindness in their life, share this video with them. Together, we can create a ripple effect that transforms the world. Subscribe to the Mindful Path TV for more wisdom and inspiration. See you next time.